Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 552 week sub special. We are here on my PlayStation home screen today, PS5 in particular home screen. For the last time, I believe, this week, we have 3 more videos after this one left. At this point, I'm not hiding. I've been through about 3 of these, and I always do an extra video. At this point, I'm not hiding it. There's going to be 8 videos, not 7. So, anyways, let me do this. And we are here with Remothered, Tormented Fathers. Let me move my chair back a tiny bit. I thought it was in a good spot, but it's not. So, once this loading screen goes, which, by the way, this is currently on an SSD, so it should go pretty fast. I say that, it's only at 50%. Oh, I guess it only needed to go to 50%. That's kind of weird. Then it went pretty fast. So, this is a horror game that I believe was kickstarted. I did not, obviously, with me saying this, my brain is just dying. Also, warning on screen right now. But I did not fund this. I bought it afterward, but it was crowdfunded. That's when I first heard about it. And I have not played the Xbox or PlayStation version, so I thought, hey, why not? I also have not started this up, and I can't do HDR. Good to know that there is HDR available, though. Subtitles are on, too. But it's good to know that there is HDR available. Obviously, I'm using this capture card, which does not allow HDR pass-through, so I can't record HDR. This is a 1080p one I've had for a long time. And yeah, so we are going to be starting this. We'll use the third one on the right. I did do a full playthrough of this on my YouTube channel, which I will link probably at the start, at the end, and probably not in between, probably in the description below. This game... Oh, hold on.
True?
What have you heard already?
That illness. It thickened the bones. It accelerated the healing process and tissue regeneration. Is that all true?
Every word.
But if that's what it was doing, why call it an illness?
The Lepidopterans made a nest out of the human body where they could eat and multiply. An illness is what it is.
But then,
Where do you want me to start?
from the beginning.
I'm old, Mr. Manny. My memory is not one of my strong points.
Well, for example, why do they call you Madam Svenska?
A name is just a trace. It is our business card, our identifier. It presents us to the world. But does it tell our story or really describe who we are?
I swear I know 3 or 4 idiots with the same exact name.
Well, yes. But we are not made of that name. It is given to us. Other people
So
choose
true.
it for us, whether it suits us or not. It doesn't tell us who we really are. That name will not give us any answers.
Wow.
It is only through growing old that we become the answer to the questions of our childhood. And living in Sweden the last 30 years has definitely inspired this affectionate moniker. And so, Madam Svenska, it is.
And yet you come back to Italy. Why?
Because I forgot. But I also forgot that I had promised to remember.
Tell me.
Please excuse me. Sometimes my memory needs to be jogged. There's always been a song that, as well as the name you refer to so much, has labeled my whole life, has given it a name, and it's from a name. If you can believe how bizarre and sometimes unbelievable my confused memories are to describe that all this began.
Okay, so yes, I played this game long time ago when it came out. And I played it on PC off of GOG.com, or GOG, as it's better known, GOG.com. And my computer could run it okay, it wasn't, like, great. But, this game, I think it came at an interesting time. I don't know if it performed well. Maybe I'll check after we're done with the video. It's weird. The background's higher quality, but the text is like fuzzy to me right now. That's weird. Okay. But this game, there was one real reason that I wanted to play this game. I found out that a voice actress that I absolutely love, for a reason that I'm sure you'll find out here in a bit, pretty easily. I've probably talked about this multiple times. Also, that cigarette's 100% floating between your fingers. That's okay, though. This is an indie studio, I believe, too. But a voice actress I really, really like was in here, and I think this came around the time that they announced that she would no longer be doing the voice of the game series she was in. What was that? Was that a zipper? And, I don't know, it came at the right time. This game is not complicated at all. The sequel is more complicated. And was extremely glitchy, which I'm hoping to replay on a stream in the future so that I can experience the game in a more final format that wasn't so glitchy. Ooh. That was good. But yeah, so that game is, of course, the vastly different end of this, Nancy Drew, as the voice of Lani Minella, who is in this game. And there we are. That's not right. I can't do anything right now. Oh, I can. Oh, the way she runs, I remember that. I remember the arm waving. This is how she runs, and I remember that when you get in chases, she's just waving her arms. The animation's kind of funny. But anyways, so Lani Minella does a voice in this game, and I found out that Lani Minella has done voices in a lot of games. She's like one of my favorite. Oh, we're okay. So, no, let's not do that. But anyways, so sorry, side story time. Lost child, Celeste Felton. Missing since Thursday, October 14th, 1971. Last seen 4 p.m. at Recreation Ground Inn. Date of birth, February 8, 1958. At last, blank, wearing a white dress with bows, white shoes, and tressed hair. Call something. So, when I found out Lani Minella was doing a voice in this, I was very, very excited. Oh, that's the progress. I don't want to do that. And I was kind of, like, really worried about, you know, her role in the game, because a lot of the times their roles are, like, extremely small. Like, she doesn't really get many roles that are as big as, like, Nancy Drew, right? Nancy Drew's the primary character of a game, and if you ever ask me why I think they chose to switch, I think it's for 2 reasons. I think that one, they wanted a younger voice actress to do Nancy, and two, she probably was taking a decent heft out of the budget. With her being such like a well voice actress, she's like really, really good. Hello. I always feel anxious when looking at some icons and mirrors. Dr. Richard Felton and Associate.
Who is it?
Yes, hello.
Oh, there
I'm
she
Dr.
was.
Reed from the Santa Margarita Institute.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Felton is no longer a patient.
I know. This is why I'm here. Hello? Anyone?
Okay. Oh, man. I love, like, Lani Minella is my childhood. Like, I don't know if people fully understand. She is my childhood. Like, I grew up on Nancy Drew. Like, fully grew up on Nancy Drew. These sounds, man. I remember this. I don't remember much of the story. I will say, though, that Lani Minella's role in this game is a lot more than you would think. Hello? Stuck on geometry there. I don't think there's anything else. I'm not gonna go walking around unnecessarily at this point, but her walk is like really slow, but she's so loud. I don't want her like, cause like how long do I have to run? I run 3 seconds and she starts going and then she stops almost immediately. That's funny. Hello? That is not the sound of that door.
The gate was open. Are you there?
But yeah, Lani Minella's role is a lot bigger in this game than one would think.
Is anyone there?
Do, 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 do. Hand swinging side to side, swinging side to side, swinging side to side. Wow, she didn't... That was longer than 3 seconds. I guess it does matter, like, we went through a cutscene... Hello? How far over do I have to go? Oh, must be all the way over. But, like... It's kind of crazy. You grow up, and then you see the same people that was, like, voice acting. Like, when I was a kid, you think I was thinking, ooh, Lani Minella, great voice actress. No, I was like, I enjoy these games. You look, and then you start seeing them in, like... seriously, Lani Minella's voice acted for It Chapter 2, and Smile, and the Last Voyage of the Demeter as, like, creature voices. She also did, hello? She also did definitely Anguishing. The Last of Us 1, she did the infected voices. Last of Us 2, she was additional voices. I mean, it's very crazy to me, some games that she voice acts for that you just wouldn't realize, or movies for that matter. Hello, Lani Minella?
Good evening. I
Miss
am...
Reed,
Nancy!
you already told me at the intercom, and as I already told you, Mr. Felton is no longer a patient at the Santa Margarita
I know.
Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do you want?
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways and probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's pathology.
Oh, no, please. I'm just assisting him. I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I suppose you want to talk to him.
Okay.
Thank you.
I apologize for the darkness, but Mr. Felton's sight has been damaged and immensely compromised because of the disease. Anyway, I am Gloria. Oh,
Yep.
and please,
Lani
refrain from
Minella.
smoking inside. Mr. Felton hates the smell of smoke.
Sorry.
Wow, a PlayStation game with a loading screen. That's kind of crazy. That was pretty fast. The Arrival, trophy earned. So I will say that, she's gonna start talking here in a minute. This game is really not a whole lot special about it.
Please, this way. Bad habit.
Smoking?
Yes, such a shame. You should quit. You have no idea how bad this is for you. Not only for your health, but it's also very expensive. Money and time wasted. I have so much to do every day. I couldn't waste time with such a bad habit.
Do you assist Mr. Felton all day?
Oh no, from midday to 8 p.m. Then I go back home. I live near here. If needed, he can contact me with a pager, but that's not often. His wife
Get used to
takes
this
me
layout.
when
We
I'm
will
off.
need it later.
What can you tell me about her?
I met her just a couple of times.
Hold on. Can I turn up the brightness a little bit? Oh, that's just a saving thing. I was about to be like, that's a bit too bright. There we go. That's better.
She's usually out or locked in her bedroom when I'm here. Let's say they don't seem to get along.
The audio design in this is really good.
But, you know, when she's home, she listens to the same music, the same song, over and over.
I like the audio design. That's one thing I will say is I really like the audio design. I can't run, by the way. Oh boy, I haven't played this in ages. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. The games that like I play, the whole point of the series is to play games I haven't played in a long time, but that I have stories and connections to.
This way, please. Mr. Felton will be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Oh, okay, thanks. Bye. So a lot of this game is tasks, like going from the top floor to the bottom floor, or making your way around the floor you're on, and whatever enemy is the current enemy is going to be hanging around there, and your job is to sneak from point A to point B without them finding you. If they find you, you have to run away. There are some chases involved, but other than that, it's kind of what it is. Remember this. But yeah, so like that's a lot of what this game is, and I'll try to get to at least a point where we can see that. I know I walked around a little bit at the beginning, but I was talking. The coronation of a virgin. The young girl gazes into the sky above with stunning eyes, and a light hits her. But something is out of place. From the dark sky that threatens storm are descending the hideous hands of strange creatures. This picture makes me uncomfortable. Okay, I'll go quickly check the other side, see if there's anything toward the back. But I think this game looks good. And again, I feel like not this series, but Broken Porcelain, the series, like the sequel game, was a game that was a pretty big deal on my channel because I remember playing this game, and again, we'll try to look right before we're done and see, but this took a decent bit of time. Not the longest series by far. The longest series on my channel is probably Last of Us Part 2 at this point, but it took a while, at least at the time it came out. And I was kind of enthralled by the game when I first played it. Just was like really interested to see where things would go. And the gameplay style is kind of like addicting. So like you start playing it and you want to play more. Mr. and Mrs. Felton's farm, Rosso Gallo, closes danger of contamination. Wyman and the Feltons indicate for alleged criminal activity. against consumers and production employees. October 2nd, 1971. The Rosso Gallo farm Pride of the Gallos closed due to suspected contamination. It has been reported that many products have been infected by toxic pollen that could be the cause of severe peristosis. The owner, Adrian Gallo, top right. Her husband, the notary Richard Felton, bottom right. Professor and company's partner, Albert Ellis Wyman, large picture, are under investigation. The latter has been allegedly accused by Felton himself of having used the company to carry out pharmaceutical experiments, taking advantage of corporate funds funds at his will. Indeed, the warning came from the residents at the company's headquarters, the Ashmans, who managed the building and supervised the harvesters, the sisters of the adjoining convent. Photo. Among the reported symptoms, I lost my place. Reported symptoms: painful ulcers, vomiting, proliferation of parasites, and in some cases, keratosis, photosensitivity. Following the heavy allegations, both the Feltons and the Ashmans received numerous threats from Wyman himself, who has been removed from the Order of Physicians today. Wyman stated that he was shocked by the charges and pointed his finger to his former business partner, Richard Felton. He personally funded me. It was worth noticing that Felton himself, like his father, promoted and funded the Phenoxyl Project, a drug for which Wyman himself was nominated for the prestigious Medicine Award in 1957. But that was retired from the market a few years later due to the disastrous side effects. Meanwhile, even the Felton House, which was used as location for product distribution, the activity ceases as a result of the scandal. The Ashmans and the Feltons also broke off any kind of relationship. As a matter of fact, the Ashmans claimed a substantial refund for the damage they suffered because even their children have been infected and, as a consequence, used as unaware test subjects. The authorities assume that the contamination has developed from groundwater, not only used for the irrigation of nearby plantations, but also as a common source for the Ashmans and the 12 sisters of the nearby monastery. You dang SOB, see what they write about me on the news. You wanted to tarnish me, but I'll get back at you. Oh, surely I will. Starting with your daughter. Do you believe she doesn't know who her father is? I'm sure he would be glad to know that she is his daughter. Show you've got balls. Take your own responsibilities. What I am saying, balls, you never got balls. Okay. That took a hefty, 4 minutes of reading. I also do realize that a lot of people probably don't like this type of style of gameplay, but this is my channel. When I do single player, I'm engrossed. I hope that those who are watching do enjoy it.
In God, miss.
Oh, hi.
It would be too easy, wouldn't it? I believe in people's willpower. Everything else is not God, but an aptitude or mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale I prefer at my age. When you're worn out from an incurable disease, you start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such small but lethal creatures? An arbiter, that's all we need.
For what? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature in which we are equals to those ants eating each other. But, pardon me, I forgot my manners. Please, sit down. Dr. Reed, I suppose?
Sorry, Mr. Felton. Pleased to meet you.
So you already met Gloria?
Yes, she let me in.
She's a great
Her name's
reference,
Nancy.
Extremely hardworking, but back
What
to
was
us.
that?
I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you at the Institute, Dr. Reed.
I am flattered, Mr. Felton. I arrived at the Institute just a few months after you left. And you left because?
Inadequacy of the sanitary treatments within the structure.
That's right. And in a few words?
In a few words, they didn't know how to treat my case, and they left me there to die.
But it seems that other issues took over.
I once or twice refused to go through exams.
Mr. Felton, is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Gloria. Yes, see if Dr. Reed needs anything.
Oh, no.
May I offer you a cup of tea or coffee? Espresso?
No, thank you.
As you wish. How about you, Mr. Felton?
No, thank you. I'll keep entertaining our guest. You can go now.
Oh, creepy music.
Year diagnosed? 1958?
Yes, indicatively, some friends and I contracted the disease while traveling to Egypt, and it got worse.
In addition to the disease, the first exam showed some inconsistency. Some hormonal deficiency? Overdose of non-prescribed drugs, opiates? Phenoxyl? Wasn't it recalled in the mid-60s?
Doctor, don't you think that nowadays there are ways to obtain drugs without any prescription?
I believe so. According to your file, you still receive your disability pension. Even better, it seems that the beneficiary is your wife, Ariana Gallo.
Exactly. She's the one who takes care of me when Gloria is off.
How about your daughter?
My daughter? Celeste has never come back home.
Disappeared. She was adopted, am I right?
The investigators confirmed that she intentionally left. They never suspected a kidnapping since there was no ransom request.
How about Weeman? Wasn't he a suspect?
A flash in the pan, an idiot who brought confusion by sending warnings and threats.
And her birth parents?
Dr. Reed. Young girls often decide to just go. And this is what my daughter decided to do.
Jennifer.
What did you say?
At times, you'd call her Jennifer.
No, my
Mr.
daughter...
Felton, what has really happened to your daughter?
I just told you.
How about the off-the-record version?
I am not sure where you're trying to go with
Yikes.
this, but I won't tolerate... I don't have the strength for this now.
I know you've been trying to forget her, but this picture might help you to.
What is this? Where did you get this picture?
Isn't she your daughter? Celeste, or has you called her? Jennifer?
I asked you a question.
Back of the picture says Jennifer.
There is no Jennifer!
You thought I was stupid, didn't you, Mr. Felton? Do you really think I'd come here without knowing what I'm talking about?
Who are you, and why did you come here? Did you come to my home to threaten me with your condescending
Threatening
tone?
you? So maybe I should ask your wife then.
She's not home.
Seems like she is.
Mr. Felton, I just talked to the director of the Institute on the phone. They have never heard of Dr. Reed. She is not what she claims to be.
Well, Miss Reed, if that is your real name, your time here has ended. Please, leave my property. Miss Gloria will escort you out.
Please follow me.
Mr. Felton, please, tell me what you did to your daughter!
Good evening.
Follow me.
Don't get on her bad side, please.
Mr. Felton.
We have another walking montage. Do we?
You know the way. How do you even...
How do I do what?
How do you even sleep at night? You use people's lives regardless of the pain you cause. The Feltons have been through a lot. And they are good people.
Gloria, a young girl disappeared.
We all know the story, unfortunately. A burden that the Feltons will have to carry for the rest of their lives. Celeste just left them.
If that was the case, there was a motivation behind it. And it threatened her life.
Okay. Obviously, we're not just gonna leave. You know that, right? Disappearance. Trophy earned. We are at 30 minutes, but I'll probably cut a little bit of that out, and I do want to get to like an actual like sneaking around chase scene. I would like to. Man, this is a really good camera angle to see where she put the key. I don't like the way she walks. It's a little weird. But let's be honest, our main character is running his arms swinging side to side, so... you know. Yoink! I feel like that was a really bad place to put the key. Why is that the place you keep the key? You know what I mean? It's a pretty bad spot, if you ask me. You know, heals probably aren't the best thing for this job. So we have to invest. I'm guessing we're investigating the noise. Because we want to find... Yes, I would like to save my game. How'd you know? Okay, so mirrors with the Metrodome. That's another thing with this game. Get inside the mansion, meet Dr. Felton. Investigate the disappearance of Celeste. Okay, so we can grab a diversion item and then L2 and R2. R2 and yeah. Okay. So I think we're gonna... Yeah. We need to meet Mrs. Felton. Defense items, okay. So defense items are basically in case you get into a tight situation. This power generator better not turn off the lights. No, but we may need to turn them back on at some point. Oh, yes. Okay. Right here? I think she's upstairs. So yeah, not a lot's gonna happen, I believe, until we get to where she's at. So that's the good news. So I will say there is good audio design, but then at other points, like the muffling's really cool, but like if this were me, I would think the sound's right here. You know what I mean? Also, woo. So yeah, I will say I'll take back my full comment. I did forget this. I remember really liking the like muffling thing, but like I remember one of the hardest things about this game was trying to figure out where you were going. Because, yeah, it's all the way down here. I remember this. It's all the way down here at the end of the hallway, right there. But, like, you wouldn't know that. The way the sound design works, you wouldn't know where that is.
Mrs. Felton.
Mrs. Felton, are you here? I'd like to talk to you. Oh, well, that's not good.
Are you here?
This goodbye will be the chance to reach my land. And then a whole new world.
Please, Mrs. Felton.
Yeah. Yeah, you couldn't hear it. Yeah, Mrs. Felton's not really all here with us right now. Hide. I remember those like one-off lines. Hide!
Master, hide.
together. Memory. Oh.
What happened, my dear? The record player got jammed again, right?
Oh, very nice.
Yes,
Very nice sickle you got there.
Keep on
Also,
telling
are
me
you naked?
we need to buy the new gadgets on the market. Promise,
Sir,
promise.
why do you not have pants
How
on?
can I say no to you? Now get some rest, love. My little Jennifer.
Oh. Oh, he licked her. Stuck on the drain. It's clogged. What is that? Missing object item. Open inventory. Ground floor corridor key. I'm glad I came in here. Okay. Well, we're not gonna... Okay. Well, there's... No, I feel like that's gonna be better suited. Okay, so this is kind of what the game consists of. Is that a diversion item? Yes. That makes a sound. Okay. So yeah, this is mostly what the game consists of, is this sneaking around from point A to point B. So now we're trying to leave. So point A is here, and point B is going to be the front doors again. I'll leave that there. So this is also, I believe, the only safe spot, really. Here, which is, well, this we'll have to deal with later. Man, I'm getting flashbacks to everything. But this is a safe spot, so we're going to use this safe spot right now. Also, this is like a healing thing. So if you get injured, you come here, and the mirror will be able to heal you. I can't remember if, like, it's permanent. Like, if it can just always heal you. I think it's a limited amount until you get to another mirror, I believe. Okay, I don't know where he is. I remember how tense this game is. He's coming. Let's get over here fast before he gets around the corner. Oh! Oh no! Lights. It's 5 a.m. and my lights went off. Did he go in a room behind me? I don't know where he's at. Couldn't tell if he went down or up. Oh, he went down. He went down a lot. That's the thing, is again, there's where that audio design is really bad. And there's nowhere to really hide. It's all the way down there. And he's not in there long enough.
To reach my land for me, and then a whole new world is calling us. Where did I put the damn pills? So, I know you're here. Oh! Bastard!
Not good. Not good. That's not what I wanted to see. Oh, okay.
I just want to sleep.
Do you? Oh, bad.
This is not a place for tourists. Dr. Reed, are you doing some overtime?
Yes, I am. How'd you know?
Oh, it hurts. Seems like we have some company. I knew it.
Bad.
Bitch.
Bad.
Still here?
Bad. Yes.
You regret you were born. Don't go away. I have a gift for you. Who's playing? Ha!
Bad. Ow. Bad.
Do you think I'm enjoying your stupid game?
Ow.
Dr. Reed, do you really think you'll get away with this?
Oh.
No, please! No!
Oh, is she dead? She's dead.
Go to hell!
Oh, nope. I used a defense item.
Who's there?
You weren't invited!
Okay. Bad.
What are you doing here?
Bad.
Where
Bad.
do you think you're going?
Okay. Ow, this is not going well. I think I'm dead. Yeah. So that's what happens if you die. Don't do that. Oh, bleed!
It hurts! right to go around and rummage in other people's things. You weren't invited!
Oh. Can't believe that worked. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Ooh. It worked. I can't believe it worked. Okay, at least he's going now. I really don't need to see this view, sir. Please, I beg of you. So now he's gonna go back this way, and then I think he heads that way. Once he heads that way, I have to go to that door.
I need to take my pills.
Then go upstairs and take your pills. Explore the mansion. Okay. We're gonna make our way back to the save and we'll end it there. We won't get to any of the crazy stuff this, this video exploring this game a little bit, but I think we got enough of the way there. Like, we'll explore this entire thing. Like, I'm pretty sure at some point we come down here and we go in there. Yeah, it's tied with a rope, so we eventually will, undo that rope. Don't you dare. Oh! Oh! Bid!
Dr. Reed, do you really think
Ow!
you'll get
Ow!
away with
Ow!
this?
Ow! 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 Ow!
Where do you think you're going? This is not who's there.
Okay, we're fine.
I know you're here somewhere.
Nope, I've disappeared. I am not here. I have gone. Ooh, I'm not here.
I just want to sleep.
Then go sleep. Not in here with your non-alive wife. Oh!
I need to take my pills.
Well, okay. So actually, we should be able to see the healing portion. So that now I am full health, as they say. Full health. Okay. Yes. So it's one of those games, kind of like Alien Isolation and several other games, where you must save at particular save spots. I believe it still will save at certain points in the game when there are no saves, but overall, majority of the game, you do have to save at those points. Whew. It still is a very, very good game. And so, yeah. Other than that, sorry, I just whacked my desk, but other than those two things, this has been Remothered Tormented Fathers. Tune in tomorrow for the next game in the 552 Weeks of Special. We have 3 left. And would you be shocked to know I still don't have one of them chosen? Actually, 2 of them. The next 2 aren't chosen. Actually, the next 3 aren't chosen technically. I have some things narrowed down, but the next 3 are technically not chosen. This was the last one that I chose, and it releases in 2 days. Yeah. So fun, right? Fun. But anyways, that's going to do it. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.